Welcome back. I'm Jonathan Kydd, and you are watching or even listening to the Chelsea FanCast. Yes, right. Well, where are we? Yes, we're doing Man of the Match, and the nominations are Hazard, Matic, and Courtois. So, what do we think? Dr. Boots.
Courtois was good. Hazard was good. But Matic was better.
Okay. Sophie, what do you reckon?
Well, I would have said Courtois up until, obviously, he did let the goal in at the end, although I don't think there's much he could have done about that.
No,
but probably Matic for me. He runs past everyone. He works really hard. He's my favourite.
Even on his first half display, I don't think he was good in the first half.
I thought, yeah, but... well, I was there, wasn't I?
You were there.
Yes,
we
exactly.
And we weren't.
Nobody else was there.
Shame.
I'm the only one who can
Shame
comment.
on you all.
No, he was really good.
Comment, you said Courtois.
I did say Courtois, but then I just said and corrected myself because of at the end I would have to go with Matic. He was really good, and to be fair, everyone in the crowd was giving him a lot of praise. So
in the upper bit of the away support.
Upper tier. Well, I don't know. They said I was in the upper tier, but there
It's
wasn't
in the
really a lower
nosebleed area,
tier.
where you need a telescope to see the pitch.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't that far away.
It's the curve, isn't it?
No, they don't sit you right up high anymore. They sit you. Well, they sit you in like the lower tier, but a little bit further
I
up.
remember going to an FA Cup game and they stuck you right in the very top tier.
Yeah, that's why I don't like to go there.
It was League Cup 2-1.
Straight from the
January.
Yeah.
2005.
Damien Duff, Owen Robin.
Okay, we're not getting into Man of the Match.
I remember singing it.
Good. So, Hazard, Matic, Courtois.
I'd say Matic. Matic.
Courtois, Matic, Hazard. In a different order I've put them in. Do you notice how I did it then?
My answer's still the same.
What's it going to be?
Hazard.
And
I just...
what OC? Hazard.
He was the most lively out of the attacking players, I think.
Yeah.
He obviously got a couple of them booked. He was obviously his run for the goal as well, and I just think...
Was brilliant, wasn't it? Completely brilliant run for the goal. I agree.
Hazard, definitely.
I agree. Shame he didn't score. Would have been one of the great goals.
Matic was
it was good with Courtois though, because he, for that sort of match for Chelsea, because people say, is he better than Cech?
He was.
He had that one right at the start where he had the kick,
stifle Van Persie.
kicked it. But he kicked it too early once when it came back to him.
Oh yeah,
That's the only thing he did right. I think anything at all out of place was just one kick too early. He could have.
He's got wonderful hands, hasn't he? He catches every cross. You've got such faith in him.
They're not as big as Pt.3's hands, but he's.
He did make some very, very good saves that I don't know if Cech would have done.
Is Pt.3 bigger than him though?
Same size, Dr. Martin.
About the same, I think. About 6'5".
Courtois sort of a weird, he looks very young, but he's very
He reminds me of Mr. Punch.
Wiry.
You know, in Punch and Judy.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, except it would be in Belgian, wouldn't it?
It would.
Flemish, That's the way to do it. Yeah, Flemish, Belgian. Yeah, I think he'll be slightly pedantic. Anyway, good. Thank you. Okay, and the results are?
Ready? So, hold on. Who are we going with? Sorry.
I'm going Hazard.
Matic.
He
was the glue that held it all together.
Despite well done.
His foibles, his idiosyncrasies in them.
And his foibles were glued, were they?
They were, yes.
Right,
glued together.
He made up for them.
I would say, sorry, quickly, a point I should make. Matic, first 20 minutes, he did make 3 free kicks. I think that he got booked for making 3 of them. It's small sort of free kicks and whatnot. He had a shaky first 20.
I think everybody was slightly on the back foot in the first 20.
I think the booking helped him because then he just sort of matured a bit.
Yeah, he settled down a bit. Yeah.
Well, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
So, Eden Hazard comes in at 24%.
24%. Yeah, that's 24.
Courtois comes in at 37%.
Oh, it's 61.
24.
And the winner with 39%
it works.
Matic.
It works. It adds up.
Okay, good. Thanks to Debs at CFC Unofficial for the pictures, by the way.
What pictures?
I'm afraid we couldn't get them up for tonight. So we're really sorry, Debs, but thank you very much indeed for providing them, even though we've had a bit of a problem this end, technically. But
a lot.
A lot, as Sophie says, rather embarrassingly. So, quick chant of the match. Who's that team we call the Chelsea? We'll race you back to London and them all. What do we reckon?
I like them all.
It's not the same one, is it? It's not. It would be better if it was them all.
Well, it is pretty much that.
It is similar. It is. Yeah, it is.
The tune's right, anyway.
Yeah.
What was the first one?
And
Race you back to London.
Who's that
Oh,
team
no.
called? Chelsea?
who's that team?
Who's
The Chelsea.
Who's
Cool,
that
you-
team?
you backed out Cool.
Yeah.
Who's that team? The
Who's
Chelsea.
that team? The Chelsea.
It's another great song, another classic, another Chelsea classic.
Yeah. I just think it's a
But
bit.
I do like the Race You Back to London one.
It's a bit obvious though. It's been done so many times before. Race you back. to
So
London.
the
Yeah,
other
I
two have
think
been
so.
done a lot more than that one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There must have been others. Wasn't there another one?
Matic,
Sophie?
the Matic song.
Oh, the Matic song,
Matic,
yeah.
yeah.
In the middle of our pitch.
Yeah, I would have
That
that
should-
every
that should have
time.
been-
That
yeah.
should have been in there. This is Chidge's fault.
Who
I'm
made
not doing
these? Give me the wrong
Chidge.
information. But no, the only reason they started singing Race You Back to London was because all the Man United fans started leaving.
Was this before the
See?
goal?
Yeah, before they
Yeah.
go, like 15 minutes early. What
So
are
it's
they
a
doing?
perfect example why you should never leave before the game.
Yes.
Having said that, though, it is desperately jammed, isn't it? There, if you leave, if you actually watch the end of the game,
It'd take me
which
about
I
an
do
hour and a
every
half to
time.
do.
But to actually get out of Manchester takes about an hour and a half or 2 hours on the.
Yeah, but exactly. So if you support Manchester United,
You've
why
got
do
to
you
get out
support
earlier.
them?
It's like the Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans always leave early to get back to North London.
Well, they got long journeys, so
They have
from Manchester.
Arsenal fans enormously long journeys.
It's their own fault. You don't.
Yeah. Earl's Court and the Piccadilly line. It all takes at least 40 minutes. Bloody hell.
No, I meant from Manchester back to
No,
London.
I know.
It's a hell of a
but
journey.
Back to the coffee
well.
shops.
Yes, they
I
do.
actually had to sit next to a load of United fans back on the train to
Oh,
London.
God.
It was not the most pleasant, but
Cockney Reds, they
Yeah.
called them.
Where's the
Were they-
famous
were they
Cockney
courteous?
Reds? Cockney Reds.
Right, so were they courteous too? Were they pleasant?
couple that I was sitting next to, there was one guy in the middle of the train who went on for about 2.5 or the whole train journey to this blonde woman about how he's a long-term fan, although he's very drunk and I don't think she had any interest. So, and even the Man United
A
fans
long-term
were laughing
fan
at
of
him.
this woman.
Of Man United.
Oh, Man United. Oh, right.
Yes, but
I've been watching you on this train
even the
for
United
years
fans thought
and
it was
years.
crazy.
I've always fancied you.
That is a
Coaxing
good
you.
impression.
Was it a good impression? Oh, thank you
You
very
need
much.
to be more drunk,
Thank you. Even before,
but
okay.
still.
Okay, thank you. So, what is one of the choosing, boys? Who's that team with Chelsea? Will race you back to London or...
Race you back to London for me.
Race you back to London.
I don't like that song really, to be honest with you.
I don't like any of them. I like the Matic
Isn't
one.
that it?
Can we
Yeah.
can we overrule this and have the Matic one?
Well, I'll read the results.
you read the results and then we'll go, no, because Chidge would do it, wouldn't he? If Chidge was here, that's what Chidge would
It's a
do.
kidocracy.
Yeah, Chidge would say, I'm going to vote for that one, wouldn't he? I can't do a Chidge impression, can I? I'm going, shush, Jonathan, shush.
Right, are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready, yeah.
So,
yeah, yeah.
Calculator out.
beep 'em all, 14%.
14.
14.
Add it up. Might be a mystery missing percentage here.
Might be 6.
Who's that team? We call for Chelsea.
Yeah.
21%.
35. So it
35.
should be 65. Who's going to say it's not going to be 59%?
No, here we go.
Yeah.
Race you back to London, 65%.
Oh.
It adds up now. It adds up. It adds up.
His maths
Yeah.
is good. His maths is good.
But it should be done
Okay, it's one, but I still think it's ancient, and we shouldn't be
It's
dealing
not
with
as
that.
ancient as the other two.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I wonder how old Amor actually is.
Very old.
I
can remember that.
You see your assembly, we get to Wembley. Yeah,
That's a different
They're certainly
that's
singing
a
it.
different one.
Well,
I've
we
gone
could
into a
have
different
took
world.
Well,
You're
the
right.
first game I
You're
ever
right.
went to was 71, and they were singing it then.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't know what art meant in those days.
I'm trying to think of an even more ancient one. There was one about Peter Osgood that was. They talked about Queen at Palace. And they
Arsenal
rhymed
had.
it.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Arsenal had Radford. Is
Yeah.
it Radford?
Yeah.
Arsenal had Radford.
Yeah.
And Palace had Queen.
Yeah.
West Ham had Jefferson. Spurs had Gilzine.
Exactly.
Chelsea had Ozzy, and he was the king. And also Keith Weller, the king on the wing.
Yes.
Keithy.
Well done.
Keithy Weller.
Well
Keithy
done.
Weller on the wing.
Keithy Weller on the wing. What a terrific player he was, and they had to sell him because of the
Did he
financial
go to Leicester or
situation.
come from Leicester?
He went to Leicester. And because they also had Steve Earle playing at centre forward for them, Leicester at the time, and he was the Fulham centre forward, and they had quite a mean attack. But because Weller played in the European Cup Winners' Cup final
did, yeah.
against Real Madrid, but he was a good player, along with Derek Smethurst. Do you remember him? Played centre forward.
No.
He was about 19.
All right.
Yeah, Smethurst, and the great Alan Hudson, of course.
Yeah.
What a wonderful player.
Been on this very same podcast.
Yeah. He's been on.
He was on, yeah.
He was
Good
brilliant.
few years ago.
Yeah.
He was brilliant on the podcast too.
Yeah. Okay.
I never thought I'd sit there sharing a bowl of chips with Alan Hudson.
Yeah. A nice man, because I went up to him and said, "You're one of my favourite players ever," and he went, thanks very much, mate, and shook my hand, rather than other players who've gone, oh yeah, and wandered off, and you go, oh, what's that all about? Yes, and now the Guinness moment, which is how they pronounce Guinness in France. The Guinness moment. Let's go for the Guinness moment, as Ross has said beautifully in my ear, rather than me attempting to do French impressions.
Guinness.
Yes, the Guinness moment. Hazard run, the Hazard run, leaving Raphael and Di Maria for dead. The Branner dazzling run into the penalty area, shoots just wide. The move between Drogba and Hazard saved by De Gea. What do you reckon, chaps?
Can you ask everyone their opinion this time? Because I didn't get to say to one of the match.
Didn't you get to say much in the last bit?
You flipped to the benches and then you came back to yourself.
Look,
and
Daz.
broke on yourself.
Daz?
Which is very
Des,
unlikely.
Dazza. Just Des, Daz. Deuce, whatever your name is. Deuce. Come in.
I tried to and you
Come
kept
in.
going.
No, but just talk over me.
Okay.
Even though Chidge said whatever
He's
you
not like
do.
Chidge, is he? He always tells us to shut up.
Yes.
Tell us his help.
Shut up. In this instance, I'm quite happy if you come in
All right,
over the
I'll
top of
talk
me.
over you.
Even though Chidge said, don't talk over anybody. Nobody's supposed to be talked
It's
over.
one of the 11 rules.
Oh, yeah. What are the other 10?
No farting.
Oh, really? Is that one?
Yep.
Can you
no.
say
It's a
that?
bit late now.
Rule number 11.
Oh.
No swearing is one of them.
No, we haven't done any of that. We bleeped. What's happening on social media, Sophie?
Not a lot. They're still just
Are we
talking
actually
about.
connected?
We
Costa.
are.
No,
we
sure
are.
we're connected.
Everyone gets into conversations of their own, then I have to try and catch up with everyone what they're saying. Just talking about best song so far. We'll race you back to London.
Okay. How are we doing, Ross? Have I got enough time to carry on with these? Good. Keep me going. So the Greens moment. Dazza, perhaps you can just talk entirely about that. I won't. Nobody else needs
Just to
chip in.
compensate.
Yeah, just to compensate.
It's like just
yeah.
a minute, isn't it?
Yeah.
You need to give me the options first, you realise.
I know, I'm about to give them to you now. Thank you very much for the help and advice. Yeah. Am I a bit less red? Yeah, I think I am. Yeah. Hazard run, leaving Raphael and Di Maria for dead. Wonderful. I was by that. What does Chidge always do? Yeah. Branner
not
does.
down the dove from above, John.
What?
That's what you would do. You know the old getting the dove from above down and
Beautiful
shooting
dove
stars.
Branner dazzling run into the penalty area, shoots just wide.
I thought that was all right. I wasn't too impressed
I
with
liked
that.
it. He
was
should have
okay.
scored.
Yeah,
If he
was
hit it with the outside of his
We should have
foot,
hit it
it
slightly
would have
earlier.
curled in.
It was hit
Slightly
earlier.
earlier.
Because the angle got
Yeah, it got
really
too
tight.
much for him.
He would never have killed it in even from the outside of his foot. He should have tried to square it back to the edge of the 6-yard
'cause
box
who
and
was-
hope someone was in there.
Somebody was running in.
Yeah.
Costa would have scored that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Hazard would have.
Yeah.
He hit it too hard.
Well, Costa used his left foot,
Yeah.
curled it round. Move between Drogba and Hazard, saved by De Gea, or De Gea, however you pronounce his name. Drogba and Hazard saved by De Gea. That was the big move, wasn't it? That was the flick.
I'm sure
That
it was,
Drogba's touch there was brilliant, completely brilliant. It was just before the goal, obviously.
Just
But,
before the goal was the one with the Hazard's run I thought he was talking about.
Yeah, that's what I
first
thought.
one.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the Rafa.
No, that must be just leaving Raphael and Di Maria for dead. That was
Was
the.
that when Rafa got booked? Maybe. Little jinx. He jinxed past. I think it was. Yeah. He jinxed it past them, and went in the middle and got fouled, and Rafael got yellow. I think.
It was,
remember.
yeah, Raphael got booked for a challenge on Hazard,
Yeah.
but I don't remember the whole of the thing for it. The one leading up to the goal.
Yeah.
Where it was-
Had to
yeah,
be.
that was
for me.
blinding.
The Ivanovic one was great from where he was from that throw, and where he was standing and the position he got himself into was brilliant. But yeah, Hazard's run for the goal, it was just, it's easy to say in hindsight, but he really should have seen there was a lot more space on the other side of the goal
Yeah,
to hit it, but
That's
who am
twice.
I to criticise?
I
That's
agree.
twice.
I mean, yeah, that little sidestep he did right on the edge of the penalty area. Sorry, the goal area. Just when he actually got clear
Yeah.
to get the shot in.
It was
that
superb, wasn't
absolutely-
it?
That was sublime.
Rabs was sublime. I
It
agree.
was sublime.
I agree. It was. It
But
was.
to be honest, the thing about that move was it was like the game. It had a disappointing end.
Well, an excellent end for them,
Yeah.
but not for us.
Yeah.
It was yeah. Actually, what you just said, I don't know why I said that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm getting something in my ear here. I have to respond to. You see.
Can you not
So-
just, I thought you said you can keep going and keep talking.
No, I
whilst
can,
listening.
but I'm trying to also have Chidge's note being a little bit less dull. I'm being a bit dull, I think. I need to be a bit more.
The trouble is, when you draw a game like that, I think everyone's slightly, you know...
We're all a bit...
Because the
Oh,
last
so
comment that
impressed
Dr. Mark
mode.
made reference to that sort of thing when we were finishing things, everyone just went, collective little sigh of frustration. So.
Is that Chidge-like? Is that any good? Shush! Sophie, what's happening on Twitter?
I'm just trying to. Nobody's tweeted in for the best Guinness moment yet, so I'm just waiting. I'm waiting your views, people. Write to me.
Don't let
Benches.
this one down.
Please, write to me.
Benches, what do you reckon?
Drogba Hazard, just beautiful bit of football.
It was.
Hazard's run.
It was wonderful, wasn't it? I agree.
Yeah, it should be made into a
agree.
movie. It looked brilliant.
April, what do you think? She's not commenting. Okay. What are you looking at on the? You looking at Twitter here?
I found a good app.
Yeah, I'm got to move the
Fan
results.
club.
No, that's I'm not speaking to you now. That's
Harry
it.
Baker. What
Rubbish.
about Harry's view?
Yeah, Harry's view.
Harry.
What about
Harry.
Harry's view?
Harry.
Leap in, Harry.
Hazard's run just before the goal, definitely.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for helping me out. What's the answer then,
Are
Madonna?
we ready for the results?
Yes.
Okay, so, oh, this is interesting. Ivanovic's just wide shot gets 16%, and then Hazard, for his run, and Drogba and Hazard's teamwork, draw on 39%, which, if I'm right, means that you lot have to decide, doesn't it now? What you think?
Pretty first unanimous, isn't it?
It can't be though. 16% and 39 and 39.
That's what's been written. I'm just. I don't make up these numbers. I'm just.
94%.
Yeah, there's a 6% missing
they
somewhere.
abstained.
There's an invisible 6%. What would it
Okay,
mean?
should we
6%
go?
What event was there for 6%? Benches, tell us. What event happened for 6% worth?
They were the don't knows.
I bet somebody set me up, haven't they, to read that out?
94.
Make me look silly.
No,
But that
I
wasn't
don't
me,
think
people.
so.
I'm just
I
telling
don't
you.
think so.
Well, considering Drogba and Hazard are at the top of the page, I'm guessing maybe it was that's the winner.
Hazard's shimmy, I'll give it to that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, right. Yeah. So good. That's all right. It's it was wonderful. It was a wonderful piece of football. Celery moment. Dowd fouling Fabregas.
Oh yeah, that was quite funny.
That
was really funny.
Very funny. Drogba's goal and celebration. Joyous.
It was great.
Chelsea away, outsung the Manx, got there against the odds and Virgin Trains. Yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah.
I did love Drogba's goal, but anybody who got up to Manchester, especially with the day I had, deserves an award.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that has to be it for me. I've already voted.
I have got another one.
Oh, which one's yours then?
Well, it was towards the end of the game. Matic went off on a run, and he had Fabregas after him trying to get the ball off him. And it was like Matic saying, "You want a ball? Go and buy a ball. You're not having this ball." And he got right to the byline, but I don't think he knew what to do when he got there. But it was just fantastic bit of an effort. But anyway, out of those three, I'd say Drogba's the
Seb, what do you
celebration of
reckon?
Drogba's
It's got to be Drogba.
Drogba, yeah.
He knew exactly what he was doing.
As a-
Yeah, I think it's got to be Drogba.
Benches?
Drogba.
But all
No,
of
I think
you?
I gave it to the fans. Yeah.
What do you think the gaffer would have said?
Well, he just texted saying he had too many brandies, so he
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
make it.
Oh.
Gaffer travelled up there. He'd have given it to the fans.
Yeah, he'd
Yeah.
given it to the
Yeah.
fans.
To be
he'd
fair,
have done.
it was some of the best away support I've seen in a long, long time. Maybe that's because, to be fair, I've been to Old Trafford twice, and it is the quietest ground I've been to. Unless they score, or unless they draw the game,
To be fair,
they're
the-
very, very quiet.
Sorry, the first 10 minutes you could hear them a bit, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, I think the goals silenced them as well. But they've got an obsession with calling all the Chelsea fans rent boys, like the Liverpool fans have, which I
Yeah,
don't
what on
quite
earth
get.
is that about?
And there was a where's your racing centre half?
Yeah, all of
It was
that.
right in the middle of the pitch.
Did they
No,
sing
yeah.
Did they sing the JT song about him missing the penalty? Because they normally do.
Yeah,
They did.
a little
They
bit.
did.
They
At the
always do
beginning
that
of the second
one.
half,
That gets
they're singing
rolled
that.
around all the time. But they don't seem to be as happy,
Viva Jill
which I'm very
Terry.
pleased about. I don't like Man United.
What annoyed me about the commentary, Gary Neville was actually quite good because he was saying about when he thought it was a penalty and whatnot, was they were saying about when Drogba scored at Old Trafford last time when he was offside. No mention of Makeda handling the ball into the net.
Not even handling it, throwing it in, wouldn't it? It was
They seem to have forgotten that happens.
conveniently forgotten, isn't it?
Yeah. Who's Makeda play for now?
Cardiff.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. How are we doing then? A few seconds left.
Are you ready for the results?
Oh, my result!
Well, does nobody has any interest? Although I will say
No,
on
I
Twitter,
don't care about the result. Who cares about the
I
result?
will say on Twitter.
Oh,
it
his
is-
Twitter's taken off as well.
Twitter,
Wow,
yeah,
it's
it
all
has.
happening.
Everyone was listening to me.
Yeah.
It is a tie between Drogba's goal and the away fans. So, to be honest, the foul on Fabregas, actually, it was funny, but it was a little bit annoying. So,
Yeah, 'cause they went and attacked afterwards.
yeah, so I don't
Yeah,
think
it
that can really be a celery moment for me, unfortunately. But anyway, right, here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So,
So, the foul on Fabregas has 7%.
yeah,
I hope
rightly
somebody's
so.
got the numbers right for
Rightly
this.
so.
Drogba's goal gets 45%.
Hang on, that's 45 plus 7
52.
is 52.
48 we want. Come on, 48.
52.
And the Chelsea away fans, including myself,
57.
48. No, 48. Oh.
Chelsea bingo.
Mucking about.
48%.
48%. Good. Hooray. Excellent. Fine. So, after the break, we'll be discussing the wins against the wins.
The Windsor.
The Windsor. The win against Maribor. So, bye-bye.